Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make a jam and coconut tray bake. Let's begin. So to start, on the recipe you'll want to grab yourself a large mixing bowl, and into the mixing bowl place your butter and your sugar and beat the two until they are lighter and fluffier in colour and consistency. This doesn't take very long, normally around 4 to 6 or 5 to 7 minutes depending on what speed you have your mixer on. Once they are combined, you can then go ahead and give the bowl a good scraping down just to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in from earlier on. Then you can gradually add your egg, roughly around one at a time, beating well in between each addition. And don't worry if the mixture scrambles, it's alright, you'll be adding the dry mix in next, but if it scrambles badly just add a tablespoon at a time of the dry mix just to help break some of that curdle away. Give the bowl another good scraping down, again just to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in. Next you will want to add your dry ingredients, passing them through a sieve first just to remove any lumps that may be in the mixture. Don't forget to then add in your desiccated coconut as that won't pass through the sieve, and mix it on a low speed to start with, working you up to a medium high just until a cake batter has formed. Be careful not to over mix the mixture, otherwise it will make the cake tough in texture, which is not what you're looking for. If you need to, add a little bit of milk just to help the consistency be more spreadable. You can then go ahead and give your bowl another scraping down just to incorporate any bits that may not have been fully worked in. Then grab yourself a 8-inch square tin which has been lined with some parchment paper and pour the cake batter directly into it. Then you can spread it out. I'm using an offset spatula, but feel free to use a silicone spatula as well. So once you've got your batter well spread out and as level as you possibly can, you can then place it into your preheated oven and bake it up. All of that information will be in the blog post, which will be linked down below, so don't forget to check that out. So here is what the cake looks like once it's fully baked and allowed it to cool a bit. Once it's fully cooled, you can then add your jam on top and spread it out until you have a thin but level and consistent layer. And then don't forget to sprinkle over a generous amount of the desiccated coconut. You can use more or less than what I did. So then when you're ready, you can start to slice the cake up, and I went with 16 portions, but feel free to go with half of that and have 8 generous sized portions. But I find the bite-sized portions give you all of that coconut and jam flavour without it being too much, so then you can have another piece if you want to. And here is what it looks like once it's fully baked, cooled and completely done. It's not as big a cake as my other one, but that's because I've halved the recipe for a smaller tin. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again next week with some more videos for you, so join me then. But in the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. There'll be a link to this recipe, my blog and all my social medias, so check them out. And in the meanwhile, enjoy. Bye guys.